Saturday night and a matchup worthy of prime time in our coverage of EA Sports College football. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in Week 3. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Bombers. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Now the Bombers will kick off first, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And North Dakota State will have the football first as their offense heads onto the field. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it on the outside. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to ride this running back.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready. Flag 14. Flag 14. Jet. Go.
Off the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
And the defense played that one beautifully, and they'll knock him down for a loss. Not exactly what you wanted on first down. It's 2nd and goal from the 13. To the air, it's Hayes. Fires quickly, and the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
They'll run play action. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar, they'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's McGarry. Sets up the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Oh, look, Ma, one hand.
Watching film of this guy, one of the things that really stood out to me was his catch radius, how you just need to throw it somewhere near his body, and he can reel it in. How great was that one-handed stab? Just climbs the ladder. I thought for sure that thing was going to be falling incomplete, but he reels it in, and it's a massive 1st down for the offense.
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball's starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. If we both try to catch it, a lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job by the defense, knocking it down, getting the ball on the ground.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Running inside, it's Scott. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a 1st down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
The Bombers coming out onto the field over. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Tight end now in motion. Dropping back, it's McGarry. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's not on the quarterback. I know it's not easy completing some of these out routes, especially at the college level, but that's a play the receiver's got to make.
Quarterback making checks. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man down the middle. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. First play of the period, first down here.
Booster.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw again. Got his man on the right. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Now the Bombers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Gore. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. Now the Bombers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Back to pass. It's McGarry. Keeps looking downfield. It's complete to the right. Tripped up for the tackle.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
To the air on 2nd down. Firing toward the end zone. Caught outside the numbers. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Now the Bombers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. With the run on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bombers!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Hayes. Got his man, and they're able to get him down.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Sometimes when you play man coverage on the back, man, sometimes your eyes get lost, and you start looking at the quarterback. He didn't lose vision on his man. He saw him break, he broke with him, broke on the football, and did a great job getting there and being physical and getting that guy on the ground.
Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. He'll field the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Bombers coming out onto the field as their offense takes over. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's McGarry. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Now the Bombers come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Going for 6. Touchdown, Bombers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point was good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To throw, it's Hayes. Pressure coming. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Bombers coming out onto the field as their offense takes over. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
He's finally stopped by the defense, makes up some of that ground they lost, but it'll still be third down and the clock's running. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. Found some room, but needed a little bit more. Had to get it to the 40 for the first down, and now it's 4th and short. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky taking on the number 6 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's Kentucky with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in with Coach Polisek at halftime. This team has found some positives with their 3-game winning streak, but right now they haven't done their job on defense. They get an opportunity now to change that, grab some momentum. We'll see how this goes to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on how things develop on the sidelines. Nice.
Holly, thank you. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Dropping back, it's McGarry. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, for go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Wants to throw again. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
And that is a huge momentum-shifting play. This defense is always harping on getting turnovers, but David, they weren't satisfied with just getting the fumble recovery. They take it to the house, and because of it, they take the lead.
Man, huge momentum play for this defense, and now you got to get ready to go right back on the field. You took the lead, everybody feeling good. Go get some rest, because you need another stop, and you need to get the ball back to your offense so you can expand on the lead.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bombers coming out onto the field as their offense takes over. Wants to adjust the pattern. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Looking to throw, it's McGarry. Using the quick game. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now the Bombers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse. Caught, and he's got room. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
The give on the option. There's some room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, ready. Ready, 5. Go.
Fights off a defender. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Grabbed in the middle, it's Collins. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He has stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Splits the uprights, good. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Bombers coming out onto the field as their offense takes over. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Back to pass, it's McGarry. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
One thing I love about this linebacker, guys, he's really good against the run, but he's also nice in coverage, too. That time, a cover 2 look by the defense, so he's just playing in space. He's watching the quarterback's eyes. He's able to jump the route and come away with a turnover.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Collins. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
Complete to Williams over the middle. And they get him down.
Oh, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Heaves it deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They bring the punter onto the field now. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bombers coming out onto the field as their offense takes over. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got a man. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's McGarry. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He might want another play. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down. And we've got a man down, shaken up on the play. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Slips through the line. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The RPO, it's complete. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Came up just inches short on first down. Now just a few links to go here on second. Using his legs, it's Scott. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Right back to the well. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The Bombers coming out onto the field as their offense takes over. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Pope. Can't connect on his first throw.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Gore. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Now the Bombers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. To the air on first down. He unleashes a long one. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Wants to keep it in the air. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Now the Bombers look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, he makes the catch. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. He sends 3 wide receivers left, 1 on the other side on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. He got it. They will score. Touchdown, Bombers. He'll try to tack on 1 more. And the extra extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Makes it past the marker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Red 54, red 54.
Motion from the wideout.
Go, go.
They'll give it to him again. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game, and Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even when you know it's coming. And in that situation where you just need one 1st down to end the game, you can go out and execute like that. They're going to feel good after this one.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Basically a month into the season, here in week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the UMass Minutemen and the Bombers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Bombers head coach. He comes into this game with a very potent passing offense, ranked in the top 10. But today, they face one of their stiffest opponents of the season, a top 10 passing defense. Let's see who wins this strength-on-strength battle. I'll keep you posted as the game goes on. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
To the air, it's McGarry. Pocket breaking down. Got his man to the... No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, that's a big mistake.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So UMass offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the sophomore running back. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Now the Bombers in a good spot here with second and short. The run inside. It's Gore. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bombers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And that's exactly how you draw up your opening drive. You want to get your quarterback comfortable, get him on script, in rhythm, and he was. 4 for 4 on that drive, finishing off with a touchdown pass in the end zone. He comes out absolutely on fire.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. Down 7-0, and they'll have a chance to match the score on this drive. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Takes it in. Touchdown, Bomber. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his... And the ball is loose on the return. Recovered by the kicking team.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know, if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. It simply can't happen.
This defense has been gashed, and they are backed up again with a 1st and goal. Might be changing the route. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And a lapse in concentration will back them up 5, but still a first and goal. Scanning the field, it's McGarry. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell, drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line.
You know, this happens sometimes in football. You forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded you were going the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that thing. We got to get north-south and go make a play, get closer to the end zone, not start dancing and going the wrong way.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return as the coverage unit right on top of him. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. He'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Watson. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Can they catch him? Teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
They'll go right back to the run. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. catches it at the 30. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to throw, it's McGarry. Grab behind the line, it's Gore. Breaks into the open. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Now the Bombers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. And down he goes.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Right back to it. Across the 25. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Minuteman offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass, it's Watson. Under fire. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. UMass will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Bombers coming out onto the field as their offense takes over. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's looking deep. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that.
Might have a chance.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
UMass to the line on 3rd and inches. Trying play action. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. UMass will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. All the way back to the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Bombers coming out onto the field as their offense takes over. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down.
Booster!
Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's McGarry. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the air on first down. A little screen to the running back. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Now the Bombers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
14.
Just keep slinging it. And he just flat and missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions have him staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The UMass offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now on first down from the 28. Back to throw, it's Watson. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. UMass will line up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Bombers coming out onto the field as their offense takes over. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in...
Oh, a lot of space. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with Notre Dame taking on the Purdue Boilermakers. And it's the home squad in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. The head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Catching up with Coach Harris Simiak at the half, he said he's been talking to his team about ball security. Too many turnovers in the first half. Starting the second half on offense, he said, if we take care of the ball, we'll be just fine. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Snap it to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. It's 3rd and 5. Back to throw, it's Watson. Going for the big play. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Minutemen!
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Bombers coming out onto the field as their offense takes over. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion.
Freeze! Ready, go!
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here comes the heat. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Howie, what do you have?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Howie. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking for a man. It's McGarry. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Now the Bombers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Just needs a crack to get a return. They'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Catch in the middle, it's Hardy. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Turning it on. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Adkins. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now. Let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. UMass with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last completion. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Right down the boulevard. Had to settle for the field goal. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bombers coming out onto the field as their offense takes over. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's McGarry. Got a man, it's Gore. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. On the delay, it's Gore.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Second down, he'll throw it. Going deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Sweep, sweep. Freeze, freeze. Where did he go?
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
Red 18, red 18.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the 4th quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you...
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now the Bombers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Dropping back, it's Watson. He's going for a big play downfield. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They feed him again. Maybe some room here. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Quarterback making checks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Now the Bombers will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David, but I'll say this. If you're on offense, don't go...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to pass, it's Watson. Unleashes one. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Crosses the 35. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. UMass quickly back to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Got his man on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge
Welcome to Deutsch L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. And the Falcons ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
This receiver is such a weapon. He has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his...
Maybe a crease. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Now the Bombers will line it up on 1st and 10. Offense changing the play. To the air, it's McGarry. Rushes on him. Makes the catch. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Got 4 receivers spread across the field, 3 on the right on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now the Bombers will call on their punt team. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Falcons' offense will now get its first chance with the football. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. Got enough for the 1st. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Off play action. Firing to the right, complete. Open space at the 25. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bombers coming out onto the field as their offense takes over. Trailing 7-0 as they try to get this offense humming. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's McGarry. Fires to the right. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. That's caught. It's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Now the Bombers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baldwin. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Keep it on the ground. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
To throw, it's McGarry. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a third and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got him in the flat. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Dumps it off in the flats. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's McGarry. Oh, they're after him. Hauls it in. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Looking to throw for it. Moving out to the right. Makes the grab. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now the Bombers with the 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Gore. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Now the Bombers are marching down the field. Looking to throw, it's McGarry. Finds his big tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Now the Bombers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on 1st down. Wide out trying to get it in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Bombers! Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Weaver. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Here's a hit. And it's a sack.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play. 2nd and long from the 11. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Clay. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The Falcons peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Wide open spaces. Touchdown Falcons. And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield, it's McGarry. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Now the Bombers will line up to punt it away. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. He'll field the punt and take it back. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive going to the air. They'll run the screen. Quick spin on the run. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Snags it, and there's running room. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They're going back to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to him on the ground. Got a little grass. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. The run inside. It's Baldwin. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
The play-action fake. Under fire. And he never had a chance. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown, and here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high, but this is one of those areas situationally in the game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfect.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Back to pass, it's Pope. Flips it out on the screen. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
Timeout by the offense.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.